What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Amber with Creamer and Cash Comics. We are located in Huntsville, Alabama, and I will drop our info in the description below. Today, we're going to go over the Hot 10 comics from this past week as listed on Key Collector. So, as always, you could download the app and go over them yourself, or just hang out with me while we go over the Hot 10 comics from this past week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we appreciate the support so much. So, let's go ahead and get into the Hot 10 comics from this past week. All right, number 10 on the Hot 10 from this past week is Amazing Spider-Man number 129. This is the first appearance of Punisher. It's also the first appearance of Jackal. Oftentimes you'll hear collectors say that a comic book only goes up in value because of a TV show or a movie, but that's not always the case when you're dealing with a blue chip book. Character like the Punisher doesn't require media to maintain demand. So you've seen this book over the past few months kind of go up in value and down. Blue chip books will do that. They'll fluctuate. And right now we have an 8.5 that recently sold for $2,700. Its previous high was $2,000 back in December. Number 9 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Tomb of Dracula number 10. This is the first appearance of Blade. So there are rumors that a Blade movie is in development and that Dracula will be the main villain. Another blue chip book on the list for this past week. It was absent for a while, but it made its way back on the Hot 10. Recently, a 9.6 sold for $6,200. Its previous high was $5,200, so a $1,000 jump in sales. Number 8 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. This is the first appearance and origin of all the Turtles. It's also the first appearance of Splinter, first appearance and the death of Shredder. Record-breaking sales for this book. A CGC 9.2 recently sold for $1,425. Its previous high was $1,325, and that was on a third print. Number 7 on the Hot 10 for this past week is XMen number 1. This is the first team appearance of the X-Men. First appearance of Cyclops, Jean Grey, aka Marvel Girl, who later becomes Phoenix, Iceman, Angel, Beast, Professor X, and Magneto. So X-Men return to the list after another absent from another blue chip book with some astonishing sales. A 5.5 recently sold for $12,600. Its previous high was $11,200, so a 12% jump in sales. Number 6 on the Hot 10 from this past week is Fantastic Four number 49. This is the first full appearance of Galactus, second appearance and first cover appearance of Silver Surfer, first appearance of the Punisher, a cyborg servant of Galactus. Record-breaking sales, a CGC 7.5 sold for $2,800. Its previous high was $2,000, so a 42% jump in this one. Number 5 on the Hot 10. Star Wars Heir to the Empire number 1, specifically the newsstand edition. This is the first appearance of Admiral Thrawn and Mara Jade. This is the number 1 top dollar Star Wars issue this past week. Record-breaking sales for this book. CGC 9.8 sold for $3,500 just 30 days after it sold for $2,500. Star Wars books have been on the rise with everything going on through The Mandalorian, all the series that we got coming out through Disney+. So if you've got them, hold on to them. If you can find them still at a decent price, pick them up. Number 4 on the hot list for this past week is Batman Adventures number 12. This is the first appearance of Harley Quinn in a standard comic book. And is there any other comic book that introduced a female character that is more sought after than Batman Adventures number 12? I don't know. Let me know what you think. A CGC 9.8 recently sold for $26.25, breaking its previous record of $2,500. Number 3 on the Hot 10, Batman 313. This is Batman and Catwoman's first official date and romantic kiss, but it is the first appearance of Tim Fox, the son of Lucius Fox. And as you guys know, DC Future State is introducing Tim Fox as the new Batman. So 313 is his first appearance. I can understand why this book has gone up this past week. Record-breaking sales, a 9.6 recently sold for $900, and its previous high was $500 back in December. Number 2 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Star Wars number 43. This is the number 9 top dollar Star Wars issue this week. This is the first appearance of Lando in a standard comic book and a second appearance of Boba Fett in a standard comic book. December, it was announced that a Lando Disney Plus series is in the works. This book in a CGC 9.8 recently sold for $1,000. Number 1 on the Hot 10 for this past week is Star Wars number 42. This is the first appearance of Boba Fett. It's also the first cameo appearance of Dengar, Bosk, IG-88, and Zuckuss, who are all also bounty hunters. It's the first cameo appearance of Emperor Palpatine. Star Wars is on the rise. We got a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of excitement going around Star Wars. Pick them up while you can. A 9.4 recently sold for $900, and its previous high was $500 just in December, so it had a 68% increase. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today and hanging out with me as we went over the Hot 10 comics from this past week. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It means the world to us. You can check us out at cashcomics.com and find our info there. I'll also drop all of our info in the description below. Don't forget, you can do a poll list online, and we will ship your books straight to your door. So, thanks again for hanging out. I'm Amber. I appreciate you, and we will see y'all in the next video.